It's week 1 of the NFL, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from the City Beautiful. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is taken at the 10. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing, Young. Complete here, it's Hyde. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Young going to give to Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Young to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Now a give right side. Ayers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Doubs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. He'll look look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. And now it's blocked.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
6-0 our score after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Young off the play fake. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. A play fake. Now Young.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Thomas will come in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Ayers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. Ayers. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. This is caught.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 4 yards out. And the Bucs are able to add on to that lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Carolina getting set to take the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for Carolina. 55 yards.
A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Brooks.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now.
One more time with Brooks.
Fights for it, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks.
His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Brian Thomas.
71 yards.
And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Final play of the half, Young. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
That is incomplete.
So we've reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And bulldozing his way through.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. 4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll run on 1st down. Ayers. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ayers. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Romeo Doubs.
32 yards.
And the Buccaneers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.